So it was 2 years ago that I replaced this and converted it to a dual flush. Number one, number two. And it's actually been saving water. I noticed it right away on my water bills. But the other day, this thing started ghost flushing. So I thought all it needed was to have that readjusted. And as soon as I touch the tie wrap, that's how it's held on. It squeezes around the overflow tube and holds it down. As soon as I touched the tie wrap, it broke. So I replaced the tie wrap, readjusted this and pushed it down and tightened up the tie wrap. And there's also a tight rubber O-ring that goes around to help hold it down. And still, it was leaking. It was ghost flushing. About every 6 hours, it was completely empty. I turned off the water and I monitored it. I put some red dye in it. And yeah, red dye was getting into the bowl right away. So I fixed it. What I did was I took this off, slid that up, and cleaned it, and then reseated it. Here, I'll show you the new parts. I went out to the garage to get the new parts. When I say new parts, that's old. That's a new box. I bought an extra set because I knew I was going to have troubles again. What I did was, that's the float assembly for the water valve and the turnoff. What I did was I took, this comes off of here. You turn it a quarter turn, this comes off, slid this up the overflow tube, took this out, and I cleaned the rubber. If anybody knows where I can get these replacement rubbers, you can actually remove it and then replace it. I'm thinking I need to replace these every 2 to 3 years. It's probably going to start doing it again. Leave it in the comments if you know where I can get replacement parts for the Danco HYR460. I tried Googling it. I didn't try very hard. But I'd like to have a couple of these spares. I got 2 of these in the house and I have a third toilet I haven't converted yet.